Wait, what a way to start. Hello and welcome. In this video, I'll give you what I think are the main reasons for you to start playing or coming back to Chaos Zero Nightmare. So now let's begin with reason 1. This is really important, which is a story rewritten. Now the story itself did not change as much as I think, but a lot of deep lore information for those who were accompanying the old story have changed. However, I think the premise has changed mainly, and I think it became darker, as fans requested to be. Most people wanted a darker story, and here we are. I think they got what they asked for. But I won't be giving you spoilers about the story here. All I can say is that it's really worth coming back for this new story. They also added a summary option, which gives you a quick brief of the story if you're skipping. This is a story summary, and I'm going to cover it because I don't skip the story, guys. Accompany it. It's really good. The devs are also compensating the players for the story rewrite. This is core of mutation, something that is going to be useful for you. We also received some other really good things, like 40 of this. I was really in lack of this one as well. If you don't feel like watching it during your gameplay and you just want to skip it for the rewards, I'd suggest that you separate a free time in your good days where you have a good moment. Open on YouTube on your phone, PC, or like even the TV, and search up for this guy here. Les Keeper is an appreciator of CZN's story, and he had recorded all of the story in a series of videos named The Archive. But since now we have a rewrite, we'll have to wait and see if he'll upload with the new content of the story. But without spoilers again, I think everyone will be more pleased with the new story. Please check it out on Les Keeper's channel, subscribe to him so you get to know when he uploads new videos. Now on to the next topic, I'll call quality of life. The QOL features in this game from what we had back then is something now way different. Things had changed for better, and what was once hard to achieve, now it is way easier. For example, the items in simulation have now higher compensations when you do them in a sweep. To obtain them, it used to be pretty XKs. Now we have a lot more. One of the main features added back on the previous season is sortie, but mainly with store items. By completing sorties, you obtain a currency called Black Mass, and with Black Mass, you can obtain those items. What mostly they do is so you can edit save data, like for example, here I have a save data for auto height. And yes, this one was a little bit modified, as you can see, from the different colors of Divine Epiphany. How it works is that you have all these options, like applying random Divine Epiphanies to cards. Use it, select your card, and then you're going to receive it. There's this new one called Mutate that is going to add a random effect in your save data. For example, that one, which is definitely not good, but the effect is pretty good. Like the save data sucks, but this one is really good. Like, yeah, and it is how it works. When you do this, then it gives you on Ravage, draw 1 and decrease cost of that card by 1 until activated. Let's see how the next bosses and monsters, enemy stuff are going to behave with this. It's used to be really hard to farm for the perfect save data in your teams. Like in season 1, it was really a struggle, but a much more simpler way to do all this, and it makes the game more enjoyable because you won't be suffering over creating the perfect save data and having to rerun through the chaos all over and over again. For Sorry, which I don't want to leave you in the dark with, since I won't be covering it up, I am going to leave on the description a specific live of this channel, Misery, who is an extremely experienced player, and I think he is one of the best content creators for the entire game. That live specifically, he's going to cover some of the questions of the whole game mode by itself, and I think you can just leave on multitask, like open it aside your game. You can try mimicking what he's doing, because while he answers the questions, he's going to do a chaos run, like sortie grinding. So yeah, this content is really valuable. Misery is experienced and he is a really good player, so yeah, always listen to experienced players, especially when they're not saying anything that sounds, biased. And I think when it comes to biasing, Misery isn't that kind of person, that kind of content creator. He likes Chiron, but I mean, it's just a personal taste, and I think should shut up and let's listen to what he has to say about this.
Hey guys, Misery CZN here. Now is the perfect time to start getting back into CZN, or if you're a new player, it's a perfect time with the upcoming season of Season 4. If you were a previous player and you're now returning, there's been so many changes since Season 1. So many quality of life changes that will save you so much time, and it's a lot more fun now. It's not as miserable. But if you're a newer player, there is tons of content and tons of rewards for you to get basically almost every banner unit for free. This game is very free to play friendly. You can get most units for free. But also, not is it only free to play friendly for, getting a bunch of units. Basically, any unit in this game can be used to clear all content. This game isn't really necessarily hard. You can just use whoever. So like, if one of your favorite units isn't that good as like maybe the best unit in the game, that unit should still be viable, which is why I like this game, because when I first started this game, I mained a unit that wasn't very popular and not a lot of people liked, which was Chiron. But he still cleared all the content that I needed to clear, despite maybe not being good as another unit. I really liked Chiron, and I stuck with him. But yeah, those are some reasons on why you should play CZN, or maybe even come back to it. If you need help, I have a bunch of informative videos on my YouTube channel, Misery CZN, and I would very much appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. Anyways, take care.
Guy, please subscribe to Misery, he's really good, man. Please remember that I'm going to link down everything I am mentioning here. Consider subscribing to Akko. She is a content creator and mostly does it casually. I don't know how she but yeah, she's a top 1 player. She managed to score top 1 on the past season. So in the Great Rift, I really recommend you to go in there, because you're going to get valuable content as well. I want to say the real main reason to start playing or to come back. We are a really powerful community. I'll be linking some other things here in this video which I find to be valuable intel one could ever get to play the game in an enjoyable and easier way, being that a beginner or a veteran player. First, I know that most players are aware of the end game content, the Great Rift, which is a series of bosses exclusive from the season specifically, which got their own mimics, special mechanics, unique buffs, and keywords. We are actually about to jump on a new season, Season 4. I'd say this is also a very good reason to start now or to come back, because we are still like on the beta version of Season 4. That means you'll mostly have time to get your stuff ready, and the beginners will have a good experience watching, gathering experience, and learning with how the competitive side of the game rotates. But I'll also say that if you want to play casually, you can do this too. If you just want, your waifus on the screen and use them daily, spending your stamina on farming, that's okay too. You can also play like 5 minutes because this is how long you're going to take. Like, the dailies in this game don't even take 5 minutes of your time. We are getting, of course, Faye, who's there in the screen right now, and we are also getting three brand new characters, which are these were sneak peek officially on Chaos Zero Nightmare official social media. I'll link their Instagram because I don't know other social media, so I don't know them. But you can always check the social media information in the game itself. Okay, but I remember that I have other media, yes, and I am going to link down their official Discord, which has an extremely useful tool, which is the game help text channel. You're going to have lots of valuable information, helpful stuff, and there are people who will have their helper roles. Sometimes not specifically helpers, but there are some people there constantly working to solve questions and giving feedback. Because if you want help, this is the perfect place. You are going to feel comfortable because game help for me is a very safe space. Helpers are just very polite. They're never going to like mock you for asking something you feel like, hey, that kind of sounds dumb. What if I ask them and they like scream at me? No, they aren't going to do this. Don't stress it out. I bet that everyone from Game Help is going to welcome with open arms. So please join the Discord. It's going to help you through a lot. Last but not least, I am going to leave which I think are the most important resource for while you play the game itself. First, the first item is this spreadsheet, Sprout's Nightmare. Sorry for opening this on phone, like my PC. I tried to record all this, but my PC just sucks and can't record stuff. So, well, here you search for literally every character that has released, and you're going to get good generalistic ideas on how to build them, what are the perfect partners for them, which are the priorities on raising potential, which cards are good excluding, which cards are worth picking, and you're also going to get recommendation for teams. Remember that this is not specifically go and build like this. These are recommendations. You can always include something else. You can always include something else if you feel like it, if you feel like it's necessary for you, and you don't need to just copy all this, but of course it's going to be really good reference. And like, for example, he's already working on Faye because in reality Sprout is currently active. So I am also going to ask you, please give him a shout out on Ko-Fi, which I'll link it to. You can give him a tip and support his work, which I think it's really worth and deserved because he's doing this all off for our community. He's not getting actually paid by the developers to do it. He's just a guy who did an extremely valuable, really good job. So please appreciate Sprout in here, okay? So now let's talk about the second thing, which I was actually using it, and look how dumb I am. This is CZN Save Data Calculator. Now this is really important because in the game we have something called faint memory, which is a little gimmick that happens throughout the chaos. Depending on your tier, you're going to have a specific value that if you reach when you finish your run, you're probably not going to get everything that you had during the chaos run. So for example, if you had 4 copies of a specific card, if this value passes, you are not going to get all the cards. Literally will not. So this is your reference point. You know your limits, and when you want to build something, you just put it in here. If you want to do something different from the usual, like for example, if you're copying the spreadsheet from Sprout, but you want to add some divine epiphanies, you can just check it out here, how this work out. And if you're not extrapolating the value for the save data, and when you finish it, you can just save, and it's going to look, when you save, it's going to open a visual version for you to share to others, and I think that's pretty impressive. Please check out on this website if you're like me who just can't count, bro. I can't count, bro. Look, I was literally using this thing and I was just about to miss on -30, like hell. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know. I also want to hear suggestions for videos. If I end up forgetting something here and you think it's good for a reminder, please let everyone know in the comments. Okay, forgive me for the whole stuttering. I am really nervous. It's my first time recording a video actually with my voice and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I see you into the chaos. Bye.